I feel like Kambi is slightly underused right now. On the surface, the card doesn't look all that exciting. It takes a bunch of setup, and maybe in the best case you discard Morkvarg and your opponent discards like a finisher or something like that. And that seems solid, but probably not worth the 10 provisions that Kambi costs. However, there is an alternate way to use Kambi, one that generates card advantage if your opponent is not playing around it. The setup is this. We're gonna play into round 1, intending to lose the round up 1 card. It's very important to be up 1 card. We're also going to pass the round very early. In this particular game I'm showing, I actually just passed the round after I've played 3 cards so I don't overdraw. In round 2, we're gonna play like normal, maintaining tempo, until our opponent is down to exactly 7 cards in hand. So this is where things get interesting. It's usually safe to play down to 7 cards and pass because you just draw up to 10. But because I have Kambi, I'm able to play it, force our opponent to discard down to 6 cards. So in round 3, they're only drawing up to 9. Because we went into this round already up a card and we're maintaining tempo on board, as you can see, our opponent's going to have a tough time catching up. As long as we maintain the point lead over our opponent, there's actually no way for him to get his card advantage back. We are going to go into round 3 up a card, and it's all thanks to Kambi. And our opponent sees the writing on the wall, they realize there's no way to get their card back, so they just pass. And there you have it. That is how you get card advantage with Kambi. Now obviously this requires quite a bit of setup. You have to lose round 1 up a card, and you have to maintain tempo in round 2, so they can't just like push you out of the round. Not only that, Kambi discards the rightmost card in your hand, so you have to make sure the card you're discarding is actually something you want to discard. You can always play the rightmost card if that's not something you want to discard, but keep in mind that if you discard a card, you will draw a fresh new rightmost card into your hand, so that's another way to look for something you want to discard. So let's talk about how to counter this play. If you can just 2-0 your brand opponent in round 2, just do that. However, if you can't do that, then all you have to do is just pass with 8 cards in hand. It feels kind of bad, but not as bad as going down a card in round 3. So there you have it. Kambi generates card advantage.